Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if it's your first time here. Smash that subscribe button if it happens to be, and even if it's not your first time here, also hit that like button while you're around there too. We're going to get right into it. This is the low IQ queen of identity politics wants a Senate seat from Crowder Bits. As always, the original videos I watch are linked in the description down below. Let's get started.
Crockett. Oh man, oh man. She's a very low IQ person.
Spent 500 grand on this.
Somebody said the other day she's one of the leaders of the party. I said, you gotta be kidding.
Now
She spent 500 grand on this.
She means business.
Here's the thing.
She spent 500 grand on that trailer. She could have paid me $50 and given me her iPhone for the afternoon, and I would have been able to do that for like in just a tiny afternoon. She would have barely had to do anything. Spending 500 grand to do $500,000 fucking dollars to do that is absolute moronic waste and lunacy.
I do appreciate about the left. When things just, they don't work, and when someone's really dumb or they understand that this has run its course, they just keep doing it anyway. It's like a kid just trying to jam in a puzzle piece that doesn't fit. Speaking of risk, maybe you want to risk our constitutional republic. You want to risk that?
Nah, I think I'm good.
Thank you for being such a good straight.
No, I don't.
No,
I don't
sir.
want to risk that at all.
Stephen.
No.
Tell me more.
I don't. You're going to come out here with
I think I won't. Da-da-da-da-da. We're ending it.
big check.
Do not elect that dumb, low IQ motherfucker.
That's what you're risking with Jasmine Crockett. She made an announcement yesterday that she's going to be running for Senate, not to be, I guess, disheartened through losing the seat that she had, that was easier to procure before.
She's not losing her seat. She's just losing the support she had. Because, well, now that support is not there anymore.
Or it's time for Crockett the racist.
The only people that are crying are the mediocre white boys. I am tired of the white
Jasmine Crockett is beyond the most racist politician we have.
Here she is making the
She is
announcement. It's official. She's running for
insane.
Senate. Here's an awful ad.
And by the way, how she's running her campaign, if you listen to it, she thinks she deserves this seat. She thinks she has earned it, the right to just be given this Senate seat. And honestly, if she's put in this place, you might as well elect me and let me go uber fascist against everyone. Because, hell, she'll ruin it more than I would. She'll do it
How
quicker.
about this new one they have? Their new star, Crockett. How about her?
She's paid by George Soros.
They're in big trouble.
She's got a lot of Soros money in her pocket.
Crockett, she's a very low IQ person.
I watched her speak the other day. She's definitely a low IQ person. Crockett. Oh man, oh man.
I really want to know who told her that this ad was good. This just makes her look even worse than I already thought. And I already didn't think very high. If you wanted to put the scale of 1 to 100 on where I thought she was maybe a 4, maybe a 3 on a bad day, a 5 on a good one.
She's a very low IQ person.
Spent 500 grand on this.
Somebody said the other day she's one of the leaders of the party. I said, you gotta be kidding.
Now they're going to rely on Crockett. Crockett's going to bring them back.
She means business. She agreed with him.
That caught me off guard.
Can I see the end end card again? There was something on the end card.
There was something there.
She agreed with. She means business. She agreed with him. Can I see the end end card again? There was something on the end card I wanted to see. In the corner, I didn't notice.
Let's play the end card.
Earlier.
You know I'm Billy.
Oh, paid for by thank you. Paid for by Jasmine
Crockett.
Fort Texas.
Jasmine Fort Texas. Okay.
I thought it said Islamist.
And you know what? I got to tell you, I'm tired of the unoriginal. Whether it's Pierce Morgan poorly.
By the way, Jasmine Crockett is estimated to be worth about $9 million in 2025, while only getting a $174,000 salary. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Let's see. Her wealth before that, she was a lawyer making, it just estimated about $5,000 an hour. Let's just for the sake believe that was any remotely true. She wasn't a lawyer that long. No. She owns a $2 million townhouse in Dallas. The rest of her total real estate assets are valued at around $5 million. She's got that breaks down in the $2 million townhouse, a $1.5 million loft in Austin, and another $1.5 million lakefront cabin in Galveston. Yeah. Yeah.
Following my playbook.
Let's just say she's probably
or
doing that insider trading that all
I
the
wonder where they
politicians
got the idea.
do.
Get out in the rain, you N-word. I've seen men who are gay. I like midget butts. Can we get different slaves?
Oh no.
Does Santa Claus show me his penis? When you wanted to rape somebody, it had to be another man.
I wish slavery never existed in America. Not because slavery's bad or anything, but because I don't like all the people complaining these 200 fucking years later.
My teeth hurt, I want to die. I have a huge boner right now and I need your help.
I love these guys.
They didn't tell me what the audio.
I just said, Gerald, can you look that way for a minute? And then when I tell you, turn and smile.
Paid for by Gerald for CEO.
I resign.
There's some redistricting, I think.
Redistricting of the studio. It's now not owned by Crowder anymore.
Wow.
Well, here's the thing I do appreciate about the left. When things they don't work, and when someone's really dumb or they understand that this has run its course, they just keep doing it anyway. It's like a kid just trying to jam in a puzzle piece that doesn't fit. So they still have decided to go down this path of her as some kind of a civil rights icon. They likened her to Queen Esther, even. The person who did this was Pastor Freddie Haynes, who actually introduced her. Just watch.
Esther was called to the kingdom when it looked like a people were going to get erased, and yet Esther stood up, and because she stood up, a future was facilitated. And so y'all, here is our Esther.
Huh?
No.
People being eliminated?
Yeah, I don't fully
the
understand.
eradication of the Jews.
Yeah.
She's stopping that?
For real. I don't
Jasmine
think
Crockett is pro-Israel.
I think that necessarily she'd have to be to stop the eradication. I didn't realize it was eradication season.
I didn't know either.
Thought it was Christmas.
Yeah, I've been a little behind the 8 ball on this one.
Didn't realize that.
There's not a whole lot more to say on this. It's just like she just keeps trying. She's the little racist that could.
Well, she's about to be out of a job.
She is racist.
Yeah,
She is
by the way,
insanely
let's stay in touch,
racist.
'cause this is not the kind of thing that YouTube would ever be friendly to. Download the Rumble app. Follow me there. Download the Rumble app. Follow me there. That's the equivalent to what subscriptions used to be on YouTube, where you actually find. By the way, she's facing current lesbian representative Julie Johnson.
That's not her. Sorry, that's the other guy. Scroll back. Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on a
All
second.
red.
Allred is facing current lesbian representative Julie Johnson.
Yeah, he was running for Senate. He dropped out to go to the House.
Guys, I'm not going to lie to you. I spent 0 time researching this one because I'm just so tired of this. Everything else, Netflix, Stranger. Yep, this one I was.
Yeah, I'm still confused as to how Jasmine Crockett is in any politics at all. Like, how much of her district did she have to go to and be like, hey, y'all, I'm going to get you this. I'm going to do anything for y'all. I'm going to y'all, because she's so trying to be Southern but ghetto at the same time. And neither would. She should just be her civilized self. She sounds better that way. She sounded way better, way smarter before she tried this ghetto Southern approach. It doesn't work. She doesn't get to play the traditional Southern black woman who can call you sweetheart and sweetie and honey, Sonny, and all the little nicknames that they can. She doesn't get that privilege because she wasn't born in the South. She's not from there.
It's like, all right, we got the ad. Let's just embarrass Gerald for a bit.
Yeah, so what happened was Jasmine Crockett announced she's going to run for Senate. Then Colin Allred says, well, I'm just a biracial man. That's a full black lady.
Right.
I have to quit.
Yeah, so I don't know who ranks higher in the hierarchy. You have a lesbian, you have a biracial man, and then, I mean, you have a retarded.
For real. All you got to do when you're running is go find a time where you can debate her. Prove to everyone that she's a fucking moron right in front of everybody. Then all of a sudden, she loses her voters. The few she has left.
Person later in Crockett.
It's true, but she's in a different race.
I know she's in a different race. The point is, I don't understand who's gonna be the star. So the other candidates right now on the GOP side, you have John Cornyn, you have Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton, and I guess Representative Wesley Hunt. And in the
I haven't looked at any of those, so do your research and
beat Crockett by an average of at least 4 points.
That's good.
So according to Kalshi Crockett, who's a big celebrity,
she won't win.
Push a lot on leftist media, she's not even expected to win her own primary. We have the Kalshi odds right here.
The Kalshi
the odds
check-in.
have James Tallarico at 52% and Crockett at 47%.
Colin Allred still at 1% You got to give up, guys. He dropped out.
He
But
dropped
here's the
out.
thing.
They still would vote him
part of me
over
kinda
her,
hopes
though.
that she wins. And I don't really mean that.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah, just to be clear, I don't mean it. Don't quote me out of context and say something that I actually said.
You gonna put up a billboard?
Yeah, just because
I don't want
wanna
her to
see
win because I may move to Texas. I need to move to a warmer state to keep my leg with the metal rod inside of it from an injury and surgery earlier this year. It is not great up here in the cold. I would much rather have a warmer state. So I'd rather have the choice of southern states to pick from, of good southern Republican states that won't get wiped out due to hurricanes or anything like that. So it's one of those where it's like, I'd like to choose Texas, but if Crockett's one of their senators, that might not go over so well in the long run.
bring forward more ideas like this.
I think just this past week I saw, I don't remember which celebrity, but it was actually a celebrity, and I was like, I don't know.
That makes it worth
necessarily
it.
a bad idea, but I'd have to think through it a lot. One of the things that they propose is black folk not have to pay taxes for.
No. If they don't want to pay taxes, they can not be American citizens and they can leave the country. Denounce their citizenship and go find a new country. That's how you get away from paying taxes in America. If you're looking for reparations, guess what? Reparations don't need to be paid because after Lincoln and in the North, many people died in the attempt to free all the slaves, and then they freed them. Lincoln actually had I don't know the exact word for it, but he had something there that basically went out and said, hey, all freed slaves, if you were freed, here's land and here's some farm animal. I don't remember which one it was, but you basically got land and an animal to get you started, which in that time, that was fucking massive. Guess who ended that policy, though? Fucking Democrats. Look it up. It's kind of crazy. Democrats ended that policy, and now they're on the end of people that 200 fucking years later that are whining about it so heavily. And it's like, well, look at what your party did in the past. You got a problem with it? Take it up with your own party. Your own party screwed you over. Your own party did not allow you to succeed. Your own party is screwing everything.
They already don't.
Because then again, that puts money back in your pocket. But at the same time, it may not be as objectionable to some people about actually giving out dollars.
Yeah. I understand that those are all words that technically can be put together to create a sentence. But outside of that, I understand nothing as to what she just said. I don't know. Can you not pay taxes twice? Can a huge percentage of the black population not pay taxes twice?
It's not so much that I'm offended by how stupid the idea is, though I am. It's that she doesn't understand math, which I guess I should have expected, because she thinks, well, it's not objectionable if you're just not giving them money. They're just not paying you money. I'm like, do you understand where the money that we give them comes from? If they pay taxes and get money, it's the same thing if they just don't. Do you?
Yeah.
Are you not following this? Do you understand how this works? We pay in and we get out. The government just doesn't have.
Yeah, if she wanted to pull that whole black people won't pay taxes, guess what? I also will say black people can't benefit anything from the government. No free health care, no free EBT food stamps, no disability payments, no nothing. Nothing at all. You give nothing, you get nothing.
Money.
You think she understands math?
Yeah, no.
No, I don't
Here's the
think
thing,
she
you know what-
understands
I think
math.
Barack Obama and his IRS feel about it.
Yeah, I think she does understand math. I think she does, and she's just hoping that people are that stupid. I think none of this matters. And we'll get to Strangio things. We'll get to the trans situation. We'll get to Netflix. I think that the left knows, to some degree, at this point, what is true, because the evidence is overwhelming. And they're going to lie to you anyway. That's what I think. Mm-hmm. That's genuinely what I think. And that's why I think we have some factions of extremism on the right. I get it, and I think that some of it should be dealt with in the way that we deal with most of our issues. Discussion about.
Hey, if it were up to me, I would have a much heavier hand in the approach to crime. My hand would be much more swift. There would be much more public, executions, be a death penalty, because people are committing certain crimes that I would deem would say, hey, because you've chosen to do these actions, you have forfeit your life.
Ideas and good ideas conquer
and
bad ones.
A lot of crimes would stop.
I don't think that there's anything anywhere near as extreme as what is taking place on the left. When people talk about platforming, it's like, yeah, but you sat down with Don Lemon. So you're talking about platforming? Well, hold on a second. You platformed someone who wants to trans kids. But you talk about platforming? I would interview Jasmine Crockett. She won't show up.
She'll never show up to the show.
There's nothing that I've heard on the right that is anywhere near as radical, let alone illogical, as what we hear from the mainstream left. And they prop her up.
100%.
This is where we are. So I just don't care anymore. I'm at the point where I'll talk with anyone, because I really do think if someone is genuinely stupid, you guys will be able to sniff that out pretty quickly. Hey, do you like what you saw?
Yeah, and if someone is genuinely stupid, you should call them out for it. And yeah, like you're about to say, if you like what you saw, you like what you heard, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below. Tell me your thoughts. Share with me. I read all the comments I can. I got plenty of time to do so. So come on down, comment around, and come back tomorrow for another video. I upload twice a day. Enjoy. There's a video on screen now if you would like to click that one. YouTube has said that's the best for you. Have a good day.